What's up guys, Drew Peacock here with a new video. Today we got tuner cars on Craigslist sleeper edition. I was going through my Gmail that I set up for you guys to send me stuff, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com, and you guys sent me some pretty good stuff. I was clicking on the tuner links because I was making the tuner video obviously, and you guys sent me some really interesting cars. Thank you guys for sending them there. Okay, you made my job a lot easier, and if you guys continue sending them there, okay, like I will use them in the video because it just makes my life 10 times easier when it comes to finding cars. So thank you guys, thank you for submitting. You know, I didn't get that many submissions for tuner cars, so if you sent any kind of tuner car, it might be in this video. Okay, anyway, we got sleeper cars today. Again, didn't expect to make a sleeper only type video. You guys sent me some really clean cars. They aren't crazy modified on the exterior. They look really clean, but they don't have a crazy wrap. They don't have a giant wing. They don't have a crazy front splitter. They don't have crazy, you know, exterior mods that match the performance. Okay, on the outside, they look a lot more subtle than under the hood. Also, if you guys are interested, I have a new video series that I'm kind of thinking about doing. It would be called something along the lines of build review or something like that. Pretty much what you guys would do is submit your car through video, pictures, and send me a solid description of what you have done to your car, and I would pretty much rate your build. This would be a little bit more in-depth than Rice or Nice. It'd be less cars per video. This would be a little bit more exclusive for like the really either high-end or really shitty cars, kind of like American Idol. You either see the good singers or the really shitty singers, okay? So that'd be kind of more along towards those lines. So either a really nice build or a really shitty build. So this wouldn't be for the I got new wheels, that's it. This would be for the, you know, elite. So if you guys want to send me those, send me exterior pictures, under the hood pictures, interior pictures, revving it, flybys. You can send burnouts, donuts, racing, just any kind of videos, and then send me a solid description. No 500-word essay or anything like that. Just send me, you know, a pretty brief, just little description of what you've done to your car and what your goal of the car is. If you guys want to do that, send that to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com, and put in the subject bar build review or something like that. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna call it that. I don't know if that's already taken or if some other channel does something like this. I'm not sure, but that's kind of what I would plan on doing. So there's that. My store is up. If you want to buy stickers, link in bio. If you want to join the Discord, we got one of those now. Go ahead, link in bio. If you want to become a member of the Peacock flock, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, notification bell flock to the videos. You guys know all about this. Anyway, let's dive right into this video. First up, we got a 1996 Nissan 240SX LS swap, 28K, North Charleston. 28K for an LS swap 240. This better be the cleanest, best 240 LS swap I've ever seen. 240s, they're LS swapped everywhere. LSs just always fucking end up in a 240 no matter what. Somehow an LS ends up in a 240 at one point in the 240's life, and then probably a 2J, and then, you know, down the line, you know how it goes. This 240 is pretty impressive. Okay, we'll dive into the description after we look at some of these pretty pictures. So let's take a look. We got a clean set of aftermarket wheels. Again, nothing too crazy. I do see a little something under the hood. Let's see if we can get a better picture of that. What do we have here? This might be why it's worth 28K. I'm curious what numbers it's putting down. I haven't read too much into the descriptions, but we see an obviously giant LS motor. We see a fat old turbo right here, just looking really nice, really mean under the hood. Again, just I love how when LS swaps are done, like the underneath the hood, it just looks so empty. Like there's no mess, there's no clutter. It's just LS, that's it. Okay, and right here you got a turbo, of course, but it's just really cool, really smart. The rear doesn't look impressive at all. Okay, you got factory taillights, factory little spoiler, you got a little fart cannon sticking out underneath. You got some fat tires though. Okay, now if I saw this on the road, I'd be like, that is some mean meat underneath that rear end. Okay, those are some fat ass tires. Okay, I'm sure in the description it'll say what like size they are, but they look like, you know, 295s, 305s. I'm guessing at least 305s. I mean, those are some pretty thick ass tires. A nice little shot again under the hood. You see that turbo sticking out, real nice. Just a really clean under the hood. Again, LS swaps, I don't think that's anything super easy to do, to, you know, fit another engine into a car that's not supposed to have that engine. The hood is aftermarket. We got hood pins. We see a little sneaky intercooler down here, but again, nothing too crazy. The hood does look nice though. Okay, I didn't notice this at first, but the hood is a nice aftermarket hood. It looks really clean. The vents on it looks really badass. Okay, you can tell that there's packing something underneath that hood, but you don't know what. We got a sticker on the back. If you would, I mean, it matches the license plate, I guess. If you want to do that, I guess it's your car, not my car. But again, just a really clean looking 240. Nothing too impressive on the exterior, nothing too impressive on the interior, but once you get underneath that hood, that's where all the magic happens. And shit, yeah, it's almost putting down 800 to the wheel. Around 800 to the wheel, which for a 240, you know how light that is? That is just insane right there. Just holy crap, 240 turbo, putting it down. No doubt about it. Just looking mean too. And this is a really nice little photo shoot area that they got going. Going into the description, I'm not going to read everything. Okay, again, this is kind of what I don't want to see if we do that whole build review thing, because this is, you know, really, you know, extensive. Just the basics, you know. Tell me what he got. But we got a Texas Speed 408 stroker motor. We got a GM 6-liter Gen 3 cast iron block, BTR turbo stage 1 cam, LS9 head gaskets, LS7 lifters, BTR chromoly one-piece push rod, BTR GMLS rocker amp, 820 wheel horsepower, 700 foot-pounds of torque at 15 psi. Holy shit. Imagine having 820 horsepower on your car. Okay, and now imagine having 820 horsepower on a 240. Insane, man. This thing is insane. Fueling, Walbro 485 ethanol compatibility fuel kit. Okay, so it looks like I can take E85 unless I'm tripping. Separate SPAL fuel pump relay. Injector dynamics ID 1000 injectors. Aeromotive fuel pressure gauge. Okay, so he's got a pretty nice fuel setup going on. Okay, you got to have a lot of fuel to get to that engine really quick if you're going to have that much power putting down. He's got a custom turbo kit, custom 3-inch downpipe, a Pexi 3-inch N1 exhaust system, Precision Turbo PT7675LS series turbocharger. He has a TR6060 6-speed transmission from a 2012 Camaro Monster, twin disc clutch, lightweight flywheel, QTI engine plate, welded rear diff. Damn, he's going welded too. Full on drift car now. Holy shit. Original Lab 55mm over fenders, ESM 002R. Wheels, front 17 by 8.5, rear 17 by 10, Nitto NT01, 315s in the back. Holy shit. I was saying what, 305s, 315s? That's some serious meat back there. Just overall a really insane build. I mean, I just can't imagine having such a small light car and having 820 horsepower. I mean, what can't you walk with that? What can't you beat? Just imagine that GTR that you want, you know, on the freeway, he's with this girl, and then you just fly by him in this little old 90s 240. I mean, it'd just be funny as shit, okay? Just really funny, you know, you'd wipe the smile right off that GTR's face. It would just be really fun, too. But it looks kind of dangerous. I would for sure, if it doesn't have one, yeah, I'd get a roll cage, like, no doubt about it, ASAP. But really clean little 240S. Next up, we got a really clean K20 Turbo Civic Coupe 10K. Right off the bat, this is that high performance grill delete that I'm looking to get on the channel Civic. I kind of actually like that style, okay? High performance, more airflow. Come on, man. What don't you like? Here we see the intercooler is not hiding at all. He chopped away, it looks like, at his bumper to get the intercooler more air, which, hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. That is a giant-ass intercooler, but you ain't sleeping on nobody, okay? That shit is noticeable as fuck. His headlights are really clean. Going to the side shot, his black wheels, again, really clean black wheels. He's got a carbon fiber hood, it looks like. Again, nothing too crazy on it besides the intercooler. Imagine if you didn't see the intercooler, it would just look like a carbon fiber hood and aftermarket wheels. His rear, again, nothing crazy. No giant wing, not even a lip. He just went for that clean, smooth look. We do see a little exhaust sticking out the rear. Tail lights are factory. Side shot, again, looks like a factory fucking Civic, okay? Interior, aftermarket steering wheel. Interior looks really clean, actually. I actually like the interior of these after driving the channel Civic. It is nice when it's not rattling, but it is a nice little interior, pretty cozy, a lot of room. Under the hood, a really clean engine, obviously really well taken care of, and it's just like kind of almost like a little car porn picture right here. We got the turbo, we got the really clean engine, really clean exhaust, really clean intake, just overall, really clean car. And even the paint under the hood is really clean. Now, I don't know what's going on with this foil right here. I'm assuming he's trying to keep something cool. But that's like the only cheap part that I can spot out from under the hood. He doesn't have pool noodles, which is nice. A nice little side shot right here. Again, some more foil sticking out. But, I mean, it is what you got to do what you got to do, man. It looks like almost like a heat-resistant tape. It doesn't look like straight-up aluminum foil. I don't even think that would work. But, I mean, again, if it works, okay? If it gets the job done in your walk-in cars, who can complain? But again, just a really clean, really simple exterior followed up with a really nice engine bay. What can go wrong? I'm not going to read this whole 500-word essay, okay? This is way too much. New axles, new heater hoses. I don't need to read all that, okay? If you do want to pause and read this, you know, I will scroll slowly. Go ahead and pause and read it, but I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to hit the main spot. Stock internally K20A2 engine with K20 Z1 Type R cams. RBC intake manifold. Dual core radiator with 14 in-blocks racing fan. Direct wire transmission. Is a base 5-speed transmission. M-Tech Sport Shift Spring, Clutchmaster FX500 clutch. He has a PLM manifold for his turbo setup, Borg Warner S366 turbo, tile 44mm wastegate, tile, I'm guessing I'm murdering that name, blow-off valve, generic no-name intercooler, unknown brand charge pipes, Mac boost solenoid with all metal push connect fittings. Open down tube. Exhaust parts in bay are heat. Interior, he has Del Sol seats, SI gauge cluster, and blah blah blah. Personal steering wheel. Again, a lot of goodies on this Honda just to get it done. He wanted to build a clean looking Honda, and he did it. This is a really clean looking Honda. I mean, if I can get my Honda looking like this with this performance, I'd be fucking happy. Again, but I got my Mustang to worry about, so I don't know what we're gonna do yet, you know, performance wise. Clean wise, you know, my goal is something similar to this. This is a really clean looking Honda, and it'd be really cool to actually have a Honda looking this clean. He does have some orange peel. The paint isn't the greatest, but you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Everyone's on a budget. Don't want to dump a lot of money into something you're not gonna get back. Moving forward, next up we got a 1995 Honda Civic EG K20 6-speed tuned E85. This was actually the first car I stumbled upon today. It's not the most intense, crazy build. It is a really nice looking build, but again, nothing too crazy. So this guy has the Honda Civic hatch. Again, the exterior doesn't even look impressive on this one. The exterior actually looks almost like shitty on this one. He has some nice aftermarket wheels. He has a nice little brake setup. His paint looks pretty good. His rear bumper, I don't know what's going on in this picture. It looks kind of short. I don't know what's going on there. Under the hood, nothing super impressive under the hood. He doesn't have a nice turbo under there. Just got a really clean engine bay, really well taken care of. You know, we see some aftermarket mounts. It looks like right here, these are really heavy duty, it looks like. But again, nothing super crazy impressive under the hood. His horsepower numbers are 250 wheel horsepower on a naturally aspirated Honda, which is really impressive right there. 250 horsepower naturally aspirated. Really nice. Here's a nice little side shot again. Wheels look really nice. Really clean wheel setup. No giant fucking lip, no giant spoiler, nothing sticking up, you know, making drag on it like you always see on these weird hatches. We got an aftermarket steering wheel, aftermarket shifter. Again, really clean interior, nothing too crazy. It is a little dirty, but really nice looking. I don't know why his bumper looks so funky to me. I'm gonna read in the description, but it almost looks chopped. I mean, it's cool, but it almost looks chopped. His wheel and tire setup looks pretty nice. You know, he doesn't have any rubber band tires. It actually looks pretty clean. Nothing too stretched. He's got some Willwood brakes, you know, he's got that stopping power that you need. I don't know about on a Honda, he might have been okay with something a little bit less expensive, but it is what it is. And again, just a really unexpected looking car, okay? Nothing too crazy here. Exterior wise, interior wise, nothing too crazy, nothing to throw off any red bells. You know, if you saw this thing revving at you, you might notice the Willwoods, but you know, you're not going to expect him to have 250 naturally aspirated horsepower. So this guy has a K20 A2, Kelfor 17 9A cam, a Skunk 2 Pro throttle body, a Skunk 2 Pro intake manifold, Black Works fuel rail, 750cc E85 injectors, innovative poly mount, Skunk 2 alpha header, Skunk 2 full-size radiator, K-tuned fuel regulator, Rhoda slipstreams, carbon fiber mirrors, custom side skirts, 3-inch piping to K-tuned exhaust, tuned on E85, 250 wheel horsepower. Willwood big brake kit, steel braided brake lines. He's got some sway bars, coilovers. He's got some suspension goodies going on underneath there too. But again, 285 wheel horsepower with E85 on this little Civic, okay? Naturally aspirated. That's really impressive, okay? Again, a really well done build. Again, nothing too crazy, nothing too out there. Really subtle. You notice it if you look, but other than that, you're gonna catch everyone, you know, by surprise. And that's what's really cool about Civics like this. You can make them look super unamusing, super unattractive, and you can still probably gap people. This would easily gap, you know, like older Mustang GTs and shit like that easily, you know, size and shit like that. Size, power to weight ratio alone, this will gap an old Mustang GT easily, okay? Especially, you know, from his generation, maybe even up until the early S197 days, okay? I know those have like what, 300 horsepower, which is about what, 200 something wheel, and this thing has 250 wheels. So yeah, this thing pretty sure would be able to, you know, gap that. So really impressive for a 1995 Honda Civic E85 build. That's pretty cool. Lastly, we got a 1986 BMW 3 Series 325i sedan 4-door. Again, not gonna read this huge ass essay, okay? I don't like how, you know, Facebook kind of makes it into a paragraph. Kind of makes it hard to, you know, break shit down, but I'll do what I can. Picture wise, we got a really clean looking 325i sedan. Really clean, okay? This red paint job looks really nice. Everything about it looks really clean. I really love the wheel setup. I really like that nice, you know, fat tire look. I don't know why. I'm such a huge fan of that. I really like that a lot. It's one thing I really like on my Mustang. I got the nice fat old tires in the back. I love that look, okay? And this one's got it all the way around, okay? Nice bubbly look. I like that, okay? Under the hood, we do see a little turbo sneak peek right here. Really clean, really nice under the hood. Again, looks really, I really like these little covers. I don't know if those are factory, but they look really nice under there. A nice front end shop right here does some nice justice for this car. Looks really smooth, really clean, really nice paint job on this. I really like this color a lot. I've been saying really a lot, so I'm gonna try to, you know, cut it out. Going to the rear, we have a nice booty pick right here. These old BMW 3 Series, they didn't look super impressive, okay? They do look nice, but they didn't look super crazy impressive. And this one looks really clean, especially from the side right here. Look at that. That's a nice ass silhouette right there. Really nice silhouette. I'm really trying to stop saying really, but you know, can't help it. It's a really clean setup. I like these little fenders that he's got going on here. Looks wicked nice. I'm gonna try to, wicked sounds worse than really. It is what it is. Interior, nothing too fancy going on here. BMW steering wheel. Got a little shifter right here. Obviously a manual transmission. Seats look like they've seen better days. I don't know what's going on right here, but it is what it is. And then we're back to the first photo, which again looks crazy nice. Going into the description, I'm gonna try to break down some of this shit. Okay, so it's got an M-Tech body kit, the metallic sienna red color, and of course the turbo S52. This E30 is definitely unique, not like any of the other E30s around. The body has around 180,000 miles on it, the engine 110,000 miles of it. The setup following is a CX Racing E36 turbo kit tuned by 22 RPD GT35 turbo, innovative SGC1 wideband, boost control, rally road turbo coolant, and a Vanos feed line. I'm probably murdering some of this shit. CX Racing FMIC 60-pound Deca inject. It's got a custom exhaust. The body is excellent condition, no dings, no cracks. The paint looks amazing, as you can obviously see. The M-Tech body kit on it, which looks factories, has no gaps or imperfections. But again, overall, just a really clean car. We got a turboed 325i sedan. Really, it's just, dude, this car looks super clean. I would drive this car every day, no doubt about it. I really like the wheel setup. I really like the color. I really like the body kit on it. Looks really nice. Again, I'm not a huge fan of BMWs. I do like some. I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't know. I don't think I can ever drive a German car unless it's like an R8 or something like that. But this is a really clean BMW. I would, no doubt about it, drive this car every day. It looks really nice. It's just super clean, man. You can pull up to like any type of car meet in this. It looks really nice. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this tuner cars on Craigslist video. If you guys want to submit any tuner cars, send them to that Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. If you want to send me any Ricer, Craigslist, send them there. If you want to send your build reviews, send them there. If you want to send me some flyby videos, send them there. You know, all this stuff of your car or of the tuner Craigslist cars or Ricer cars. Go buy some stickers, slap them on your car, take a picture and tag me on Instagram, and I'll shout you out on Instagram. Join the Peacock flock by hitting that subscribe button and clicking the notification bell. Until next video, peace.